In this video we will understand Unit 4, Gender in Everyday Life. Let's start. 1. Introduction. The primary aim is to understand the social construction of gender through case studies and examples. Gender's relationship with institutions like caste, kinship, and marriage is explored. Gender construction is viewed from both a macro and micro perspective. Deeply ingrained in society's institutions. This unit covers gender construction from sociological and development perspectives, focusing on women's discrimination and inequality based on sex and socially constructed gender. 2. Social construction and gender. It explains the concept of social construction, which shapes society's collective perception. Social construction is influenced by culture, and it isn't automatically shaped. Culture, norms, and ideologies of dominant groups justify and sustain particular social constructions. Social constructions classify people based on caste, class, religion, gender, etc. As a consequence, it introduces the relationship between social construction and gender. 3. Sex and gender. Gender and sex are different concepts. Gender relates to cultural roles and inequality between men and women. Gender is used to analyze structural inequalities in various aspects of life like family, religion, education, and more. Sex refers to biological differences, which remain constant across time and place. 4. Cultural construction of gender. Gender is socially constructed and culturally determined. Culture defines the roles of femininity and masculinity in social development. Gender construction supports systems of dominance and unequal relations between men and women. There's a difference between prescriptive construction, social, historical, and cultural, and individual reflections of gender constructions. Doing gender involves socially governed activities that cast actions as masculine or feminine. The process of gender socialization is how an individual maintains their sex categorization in society. 5. Gender socialization. Socialization transforms a child into a social being adhering to societal values and norms. Sex roles often equate to gender roles, attributes of femininity or masculinity. Family plays a significant role in the socialization of gender roles. Children are exposed to gender stereotypes through toys, books, and media. Sex role socialization reinforces women's oppression. 6. Practice of sex segregation. Sex segregation is observed in occupational and economic structures, reinforcing gender divisions. Purdah. Female seclusion segregates tasks and activities, limiting women's freedom. In the labor market, there's a division based on gender with differential wages and work nature. Women often work in the unorganized sector and face socioeconomic insecurities. Married women are considered a reserve army and given flexible and temporary jobs. 7. Division of labor in the sphere of work. Gender conflict often arises from the sexual division of labor. In African agriculture, men manage cash crops, while women handle food crops. Women's rights and obligations surround their sphere of work, with no direct benefit. Boserup's model highlights the gendered nature of agriculture. Emotional labor, associated with care and nurture, is predominantly female and often unpaid and invisible. Thank you.